Alright, I think we've officially found the scummiest thing Activision has ever done, and this is like bad even for them. Basically, a mod for Modern Warfare Remastered that basically turned it into Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, called H2M, has been in development for a long while, and was finally coming out on August 16th. The only requirement to be able to play this mod was that you owned Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, keep in mind, the developers spent a long time developing this mod out of passion and just for fun, not expecting any kind of financial gain. The trailer for this mod finally dropped, and word of mouth was spreading like wildfire among the COD community, and the hype was building. Big YouTubers were invited to play early like Blame Truth, Jev, and so forth. For the week leading up to the release of the mod, Activision put Modern Warfare Remastered on sale while the hype was building for the mod of the game. Eventually, this actually ended up outselling pre-orders for Black Ops 6 in the Steam charts, actually putting it in the top 5, which means a crap ton of people were buying Modern Warfare Remastered because of the upcoming mod. And technically, it's number 1 because CS2 is free and the Steam Deck is a gaming console. So technically, this game from 2016, Modern Warfare Remastered, was the best-selling game on Steam because of the hype surrounding the mod. But the sale ended on August 15th, and the release date for H2M was, you guessed it, August 16th. Here's the best part. Hours before the game was released, Activision sent the modders a cease and desist letter after the purchases, after they made money, hours before the release. So long story short, Activision literally just farmed the hype for this mod that people put tons of time and effort into that they should have made themselves a long time ago to earn money on a game that came out in 2016, and then made it so people couldn't actually play the mod when it actually released. Not to mention that this mod was public knowledge for a while, and Activision must have undoubtedly known about its existence and development long before trailers were released. And the reason they shut the game down? Well, some leakers report that it's because Activision were afraid that the game would take away players from Black Ops 6, and of course hurt the sales. As a result of all of this, an absolute crap load of players just bought Modern Warfare Remastered for literally no reason now. There's no question why they've done this in the first place. It's Activision. We know they're all about money and not about encouraging creativity, not about fostering love for video games, and not about supporting the passionate fans of the franchise, especially not fans that create something that somehow threatens their 4-year development cycle absolute titan of a game that they've been hyping up for release pretty soon. They need people playing their most recent titles on the COD HQ because those are the games with the highest player counts and the games that perpetually earn money after they're purchased due to microtransactions. They don't want their players playing unofficial mods that expand upon what they've already created, even when they themselves profit off it, because you have to initially purchase their game anyways. H2M has no microtransactions, as it's illegal for those modders to profit off another company's assets. So this would essentially create a title that, once it's purchased, wouldn't make Activision any further money, which means it's essentially an outdated purchase. Initial sales aren't the goal anymore. It's getting people hooked on buying microtransactions and using subtle manipulative tactics like janky matchmaking and changing around in-game parameters to affect player results in order to breed these sales. So this passion project by a couple of modders threatens their entire money-making scheme with Black Ops 6, despite them having 4 years to development. Why do they think an older title from 2009 will disrupt their newest titan? Because they know that the players playing H2M are the ones that are totally dissatisfied with COD in its current state. And that means that these modders are taking away customers that won't be paying Activision any potential money after they initially purchase Modern Warfare Remastered. If anything, this is just more proof that COD is just a microtransaction simulator. Any game that doesn't make Activision any money after the initial purchase is going out of fashion. You can't even play old COD games anymore without getting doxxed because there's absolutely no support for these games. They want you buying new $70 games and as many microtransactions as possible afterwards. And the fact that players were still handing them money, this scummy company handing them money to play this mod because you had to buy MWR, and they still waited for hours before the release of the mod to shut it down, proves that even if a game has a purchase price, they're all about selling bundle skins and black sell. That's how they make a huge amount of their sales, and they can't have players going off and playing a COD title that doesn't provide any method for them to make money past the initial sale of the game. Ultimately, what a scummy move. I mean, this is really all the proof you need that the guys on top of Activision running the show are just greedy scumbags who don't care at all about games. And this just further supports the argument that COD is literally all about the microtransactions nowadays. If you shill for COD, what are you doing? You can't even play a legitimate game anymore. Everything is about microtransactions, including the matchmaking, which I talked about last week, so check that out. They genuinely do not care at all about the games whatsoever. Dev teams back in the day used to be total chads who loved making games with their friends. The original Doom had a dev team of 5 guys, and it took them a year and 3 months to finish the game. Nowadays, guys, Call of Duty has 3,000 devs and 3 years of development time, and they managed to crap out the unfinished, smoldering pile of dog feces that is Modern Warfare 2022. Not for the love of games, for the love of sweet cash when those poor casual players who think they're the best player in the lobby buy the latest cringe-lord bundle skin. Call of Duty hasn't been about good game design since 2012. It's all been about monetization and appealing to the silent majority, apparently. And as soon as a game that we know is actual quality is about to be released, they quickly shut it down. And why try to interfere with X-Defiance hype and shut down H2M, 2 games without skill-based matchmaking, if the data, the 15-page research paper, the intricate, well-tested data that we studied for absolutely forever. Oh my gosh, you have to listen to the numbers, guys. The numbers don't lie. That says that games without skill-based matchmaking die because they're a bunch of bold-faced liars that give zero craps about the player base and care only about the almighty dollar. Imagine putting your game on sale the week leading up to the mod because you know the mod requires it, and then after it sells a ton because of the mod, you shut down the mod. What a scummy move, and they're literally losing money now because of all the pre-orders that are likely happening because of this. I got a newsflash for you. The people that are playing the mod have absolutely no interest in playing Black Ops 6 with rigged casino-based matchmaking and an AI-monitored voice chat to appease your delicate woke sensibilities and DEI agenda. This is just a crazy thing that happened, and we have to be outraged about it. Absolutely wild. But that's all I've got for now. Let me know your thoughts about this atrocity in the comments. I'm Prime Pete. Take it easy.